Hi everybody, Tom Watts, Airstream of South Florida. We are a distributor for Airstream travel trailers and coaches. We are part of North Trail RV Center here in Fort Myers. We are at 5270 Orange River Boulevard in Fort Myers, North Fort Myers. You can reach us at 239-693-8200. Today, I am going to talk about the brand new 2024 Airstream Interstate 19SE. This is the sport edition of the coach. It's only been out a couple of months, and we're real excited about it. This is it sits on the 2500 chassis. It has the 3.0 V6 turbo diesel engine, and it has 250 watts of solar. It is a two-wheel drive vehicle. It has two 100 amp hour lithium batteries for a total of 200 amp hours of lithium. It has a 1000 watt inverter. And with that, we're going to kind of start walking around. Also, it has heat and hot water through the Truma Combi system. So that's a radiant heat. It mixes glycol and water to make your heat and hot water. So I wanted to start by just kind of looking at the awning, and I wanted to talk about how they contrasted the awning to the same color as your AC unit on top of the unit. That's something that kind of makes it into that sport region, okay? I'm just going to start here. You have an entry step that we'll go over in a second when we go inside. Down here you have a 110 for enjoying some time underneath that awning, and obviously the awning has some LED lighting. Down here is your port for filling your propane, for your cooktop and your heat. Moving around, also I wanted to show you, this has 250 watts of solar on the rooftop. You also have a ZAMP solar plug in here if you want some portable panels to put out and give you some additional solar power. That's a nice feature. And you're going to see another one of those on the other side. Opening up the coach in the rear, you have some storage underneath here, and you have a JBL audio speaker right over here on the side that's going to help you out. You also have a light back there to give you some extra lighting in the nighttime, and you have the battery shutoff over here to the left. This is a screen that pulls down. It's a night screen that pulls down, and you also have a bug screen that comes down. Those are powered by the system inside, the Firefly system. You also have the ability to tow up to 5,000 pounds. That is underneath this cover. You have a hitch and a 7-pin connection, so you can tow up to 5,000 pounds if you want to have a vehicle to get around in when you're traveling. A lot of people like to do that. Moving around to this other side, I promised you another ZAMP solar port, and there it is. So you can put panels out and increase your solar power. You have one on this side, and again, one on the other side. This is your 30 amp smart plug. 30 amps of power, and those plugs are so much nicer than the old ones. You don't have to mess around with moving it around. You have a city water inlet. You're at a campground, they provide you water. You just put your hose right in here and you have your city water. Okay? This is venting for that Aldi system, for your hot water and your heat. This is just venting. This system this is not the gravity-fed sewer system. This is the macerator. So what it has a knife in it that's going to cut up your solids, and then this comes out, and you put it in the dump station, and this red dial pumps it out. It's not manual, or it's not gravity-fed. It gets pumped out of the system. You pump it out by pushing these buttons here for the gray or the black, and then you can retract the macerator by pushing this button here. It retracts it back up. A lot cleaner process. Most people really like the macerator process here. You have your light here if you wanted some service, and you also have a cable inlet. But this is a really nice system. A lot of people love it. It's a lot cleaner system than what it is with the gravity fed. Just a lot easier to do. Here you have a shower, outside shower. Along with your goodie bag that you're going to get from Airstream is going to be an extension where you can have hot and cold running water here. Okay, that's really important. That's something that's really important for if you're a hiker or a camper or maybe a fisherman. You want to get sand or something off your feet or mud. It's nice to be able to do that before you go inside the coach. I just want to open the door real quick here to show you the fill for your diesel fuel. 24.5 gallons of diesel fuel right in here, and that's right inside the door. It makes it real convenient. A couple things I wanted to point out. Number one, we've got the red ribbon on here. It is Christmas time. Maybe somebody or one of you is going to wake up and Santa Claus is going to bring you this beautiful rig. You also have the park centrics. So what's going to happen is this gives you readings. If you're getting too close to something, you have them in the rear as well. So that's a really nice feature, so you don't bump into things and you don't scratch up your coach. Okay, I wanted to show you these seats are power seats. They also turn around, and you'll notice that they're the Mercedes Sprinter cloth. A lot of times Airstream will send them away and get the ultra leather on them, but these are the actual seats that come from Mercedes on their Sprinters. Okay, I also wanted to show you, this isn't a problem for me because I'm not very tall, but you have an extension that you can pull out and make your legs a little bit more comfortable. It's just there's a little button under here. You just release it or pull it out. These seats are powered, like I said. You can move them forward or backward by using this little power button here, and you can move it the back up or down. And there are 3 memories. What we suggest is that you use memory number 1 for the primary driver. Okay. Then memory number 2 would be for the secondary driver, and then memory number 3 would be to turn the seat around. And I can show you how you do that right now. There's a little lever right here. It's like a little lever. You just push it to the right or left, and the seat spins. It has to be in the correct position for the seat to spin. The other one does spin as well. So I just wanted to point those out. That's a nice feature. You can get these, you can have this turned around. Maybe you're entertaining guests. They're there in the back. You want to have a conversation with them. Maybe you guys are having a snack. That's really a nice feature to have where both of you can be turned around. Okay. Now this door is powered. You have a key fob that will open the door as well. And you also have, all you have to do is pull on it. Okay. And it opens up. You have a nice accordion type screen to keep the bugs out. Over here is your fresh water fill. Your water pump is on the inside here on the Firefly, which I can show you. And then you have a service access port. Another thing to remember is this step, you can hold the step so it stays out. Maybe you're tailgating and you don't want the step to keep coming out every time you open the door. That step, you can put it, there's a little thing on there for step hold, and it'll hold the step out. So that every time that you come out, you don't have to wait for the ledge to come out. Let's go up in here. One thing I'll point out here is you also have a screen here that comes up or down. And you can actually, if you need to, you can put this outside. You can have another water source outside. Kind of a neat little feature. Coming up into the coach, you have the famous Mercedes leather steering wheel. You've got the MBUX system, Mercedes-Benz user experience. You've got navigation. You've got obviously stereo. You've got all kinds of things that you can set there. This does have the adaptive cruise control, so that you can measure the distance you want to stay behind the car in front of you. That's a huge feature. A lot of people love it. But you have cup holders. You have a phone charger up here that you can charge your cellular phones with. And obviously, all of the Mercedes-Benz user experience stuff is right here. You also have another door release right here and one right here to release this door here or close it. Okay. Moving this way, I wanted to look briefly at the Firefly. This is the home page, and you can see you have all your tanks monitored, your fresh, your gray, your black, and your LP. You have a master light switch, and then you can go to page 2, and you've got your awning extension, and then your rear screens up or down, your water pumps here, and this thing has tank heaters. They have tank heating pads in the tanks, so if the temperature gets a little bit low, you can enact those tank heaters. You've also got a generator. You have a 2.5 kilowatt generator here, and if you're not plugged in, you're not on shore power, you can use that generator, and it's very quiet. Unlike my voice, it's very quiet, and then you can run your AC or your microwave even if you're not plugged in. Go back to the main menu here, and we got lighting. This is all the lights in the coach: your ceiling, your aisle, your galley, accent lights, bathroom lights, awning lights. Then you go down here, and you've got your generator. That to start the generator, you push that button. This also has auto gen start. So what that means is, let's say you're traveling and you've got your pets with you. You don't want the pet, and you're going to leave the coach for a little while, and you don't want your pets to be too hot. You can set the auto gen start to come on at a certain time and shut off at a certain time. That's really valuable for people that bring their pets along. Okay. Then you've got the temperature, of course. That's how you turn on your air conditioning. You set the temperature you want. And you also can open this vent fan right here by pressing that button, and close it by pressing the button. You've got auto as far as auto, and low or high as far as how hard the fan goes. Then you've got all your shades, your door night shades, your rear night shades, your rear night, and your door night. And then in the master shade kit, you just push these buttons and the shades come down automatically. You've also got screens that come down. This thing is fully loaded with everything that the normal 19 has. Okay, kind of moving around here to the wet bath. Got a nice portal window. You've got the open it up. You've got your toilet, of course. You've got a toilet paper holder here that keeps that from getting wet. You've got LED lights. You've got a fan. You've got a mirror. You've even got a clothesline that can be pulled across and put here, and it holds up to 50 pounds. You can take this wand and put it up here for more of a shower. And you've got a stopper and all those things too. Just notice that there's no, this is a laminate. There's no particle board in these. These are just, it's just Airstream style and class. Notice the Corian countertops, no laminate in these. You've got a 2-burner cooktop for cooking with a striker on it. Okay, you're obviously going to want to have that fan on if you are cooking. Okay, here we have a 3.2 liter refrigerator with a 0.5 liter ice box. You might be able to get a little bit of a half a gallon or a pint of ice cream in there. This is 12 volt, so it's running off the batteries. Okay. You have a little pantry here that comes out. Down here you have a CO detector, and you have a heat duct. Over here under the sink, notice the quality of the woodworking. This is you have a silverware holder here. Then you've got some more storage down here with a little trash can. It can be very helpful. People talk all the time about how they'd love to have a trash can in their travel trailers and in their coaches. And you got another nice drawer again. Again, look at the quality of the build. It's not like some of the other coaches out there. You also have another storage compartment here. These shelves, you can actually take these shelves out, and you've got a bar over there where you can hang stuff on. That's kind of a nice feature for your clothes. You have a TV that's on a reticulating arm. You can move this around, so you could literally be sitting up there and watching TV as well. This air conditioner is a 13,500 BTU system. It's the Coleman. Again, 13,500 BTUs on the air conditioner. Your furnace is 14,300 BTUs, and that's on the Truma Combi system. In here, you have some more controls. What you have here is you have another Firefly for basically the same things that you had before. You've got the Aldi system. That's how you do the Combi Aldi system. And then you've got your solar monitor. And because we have the lithium batteries, we have to have a battery heater. Those batteries, if it gets to a certain degree, they need to have some heat going to them. And you've got the inverters up here as well. And what the inverter does is it takes 110 down to 12 volt if you're not plugged in. You have a lot of other storage here. Here's a bag of goodies from Airstream. It's got all your manuals in it. Another storage compartment here. And another one here. Up here is you've got another 30 amp cord here. And this is the hose that you use for your outside shower. You have a nice microwave here, a microwave oven. that you can use if you're on grid or if you have your if you're on your generator. You have a nice extension here, a counter extension, to give you a little bit more counter space. And I'm telling you, folks, these seats are very comfortable. Some of the coaches out there that you just hard to get comfortable in. Plus, they've got the seat belts here if you have guests with you. But these seats are very, very comfortable. I can't tell you how comfortable they are. Up behind the driver's seat, I should have pointed this out, but you have the old style was called Lagoon. But you can put that table here if you're maybe working on a laptop or even having a little bit of lunch or dinner. You've got cup storage here. You got USB ports here, and a little bit of a cubby hole here for that. I want to show you the bed area, which is 66 by 72. You just push this button, and it's going to lower that lounge. Now, what you can do here is there's a couple different things you can do. If you want to, and you want to have easy access to getting up, you could leave it like this. If that's enough room for you, you could leave it like this, and you could see it'd almost be like twin beds. So one person could sleep here if there's two of you, and the other person could sleep here. What that does is it gives you a place to get up here, maybe in the middle of the night if you got to go to the bathroom or something like that. But it's just an easy access to get out of the sleeping area. Or you can push this button and push this one and leave them together, and now you have the full bed. And like I said, that's 66 by 72, and that's your sleeping area if you choose to do it that way. Okay? And then we just return them. And now you have and then we can put the lounge back up, and that's no longer a sleeping area. It's now a lounge or sitting area. It comes with all these decorative pillows. And that's about it. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. My name's again Tom Watts, Airstream of South Florida, Division of North Trail RV Center in Fort Myers. 5270 Orange River Boulevard, North Fort Myers, like I said, 239-693-8200, or my number, my personal cell phone number, 239-910-0736.